Alright, boys and girls, so just like the video title says, Ayaka's not broken. And I'm saying it like, please stop saying that she's broken because she's not broken, okay? The biggest gripe that I'm seeing, and I'm going to make this short and sweet, the biggest gripe that I'm seeing is that people are saying that she takes herself out of the fight, she casts Shell and Protect on herself while the attackers or tank move forward, and like, absolutely true. She's going to do that if you leave her in the White Mage subcommand. Alright, so taking a look at mine right here. So my subcommand is Time Mage, which we're going to talk about why that is. But the White Mage subcommand, this is what contains Shell and Protect. Now, if you understand the internal like functions of the game, is she's a support unit, so she's going to have a priority system in a tank comp and then in a non-tank comp, right? So in a tank comp, she is going to Shell and Protect the tank first before she does anything else. Now, once the tank has Shell and Protect, he's going to move forward, he's going to do something, and then she's going to try and do those two spells to another unit. Whether it's her or another unit, it's kind of like a waste. Reason being is these only last 3 turns, and if her priority is trying to get all of these things on 3 of your units, you would need a total of 6. So these are falling off as she's still trying to keep them stacked. Now, the thing is, before, like, she's even able to do this 6 times, your units are going to be moving forward and taking damage, so her priority systems will swing. Now, if you leave her in this White Mage subspec, yeah, she's going to take herself out of the fight a lot, especially if you have a tank unit that the next person she tries to cast these 2 things on is herself. Like, she won't even move. She's just going to sit there and try and do these 2 things. The only time she will move is if one of the 2 units takes some damage and she can immediately move to within range of using like her Cure or Curaga, or even her Limit Break if it's enough damage. Alright? But you're not going to be able to fix that. In the White Mage subspec, sure, like, she kind of sucks, okay? I'll show you how to fix it. If you watch my last video on the arena, though, it kind of explains how you can manipulate units' movements and priorities in an auto battle situation, which is the arena, okay? So her White Mage subcommands are Cure, Full Life, and Curaga. Now, she uses these situationally correctly all the time, and you can't change them, so like, you can't really complain about them either. She is always going to use Curaga over Cura when somebody has taken damage, which is great, and she's always going to opt to use Full Life if a unit dies, right? Which is like, if it's your tank with some faith on them, that's nice, man. That's going to work. That's going to change the fight. But those subcommands that people are annoyed with, okay? So I'm going to switch to Time Mage here, and instead of her prioritizing 2 spells, Shell and Protect, it's going to be Haste, okay? Getting haste on all 3 units at the beginning of a fight is great because it's going to happen. And another thing that you could do is using this Emerald Echo support spell that increases buff duration by 1 turn essentially means that she's going to get this on all 3 units. Those 2 are going to be moving forward, and she'll actually have an additional turn to where she's going to move up and be within range of the fight if she was needed to use like something like Immobilize or Holy or Cure unit that would, in your previous spec, be too far away. Alright? Speaking of Immobilize, something else others have been complaining about, they recently patched the AI not too long ago where she was prioritizing this over basically anything else if an enemy unit was within range. That's changed. She will use this, but it's only after certain criteria are met. And like, as you can see for haste, it only has 5 uses. And the way I have it set up, it's going to last on a unit for 4 turns. So the only time I've ever seen her use Immobilize are if A, the entire team has haste and nobody has any damage. If they have haste fall off, she'll opt to using haste to fill that back up if she still has some charges. Or if they have damage, she's going to opt to using Cure first. Okay? Now, if you don't have any haste charges left and nobody's damaged, then yes, she'll go to use Immobilize. And if you level this up all the way, which you can see I haven't, because most of my fights are over before like she even has a chance to use that, because she's either healing or limit breaking or something else. I very rarely see this happen, but I'm going to try and make it happen in one of these PvP battles for you. Alright? So Time Mage comes in extremely handy, all right? And I definitely suggest this subcommand, this support command, if you're going to be using it. And of course, I don't know why you wouldn't want speed cast on a healer or a support unit at all. Regenerator is not the best one. I actually need to switch that to slow counter, but I'll do that later. Now, I did not take regen. Regen will actually come before haste. So if you have regen, she's going to use this. I didn't use this because I don't like the fact that it takes a turn when, like, more often than not, the game changer is going to be the faster team. And regen only lasts for 3 turns, so, like, by the time she gets it on your team first and they actually get to within range of where they can start to take damage and fight, she's just going to have to do it again, so it skews her priority. So I didn't take it. If you took it, you're going to have to kind of deal with it. All right, so let's move to some PvP here. All right, so my party formation, make sure she's in her White Mage subspec. Yeah, so she's going to be in the White Mage subspec here, where she's going to prioritize that Shell and Protect. Now, let's find somebody to fight here. And again, let me backtrack a little bit. I have him in tank setup, right? So he's got Vow, and I got him with Golem on there. So she's going to run this as a support unit with a tank unit. We're going to take a look at how it differs when I take the tank stuff off of Orlandeau. Let's pick somebody here. Leon, because he's got a healer as well. Okay, so that's a nice little comp there. So let's see if hers is in time. All right, Time Mage. Okay, so this is good. So you'll get to actually, we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. So that's set up in Time Mage. So you're going to see that she's going to prioritize haste on her squad. Well, mine is going to do like useless shit and put Shell and Protect. All right, and then once it's on the tank and Orlandeau moves out the way, she's going to try and do it to herself. All right, so I could just tell you right now, because of this, I'm probably going to lose this fight, but that isn't the concern here. Okay, so yes, Leon, and let's go. So mine's going to start by using Shell and Protect on Orlandeau, and hers, I didn't pay attention to whether or not she had a tank unit over there, or the Vow of Love on, but even if not, she'll start with haste on somebody. Alright. He's got a nice comp, I like it. So there's that first Protect. Haste. Significantly more valuable haste and Protect and Shell on my unit, which is only going to last 3 turns. So she's going to throw haste on somebody else, herself. Why does she need that? Like, she's not even like... See that? How she was within range and that unit took damage. So instead of using the Shell and Protect, she moved to use her Limit Break. That's where, like, this whole, like, you have to play to the AI comes in. And you can learn it by trial and error. Now she's just a piece of shit sitting there doing nothing. Trying to raise a low faith unit. Alright, so Mr. Leon wins this fight. I'm actually surprised she didn't die there. Alright, so we saw how she reacted in a tank comp. Let's see how she reacts with without the tank stuff on Orlandeau. Alright, so I'm not changing anything, still leaving her in her White Mage subspec, except I'm going to take off of Orlandeau, I don't want to take that, I'm going to take off of Orlandeau, that's Vow of Love, which is the tank, no, I don't want to put that on him. Why is mine filtered like that? Yeah, let's just go Slash, it's nice. And I'll take this off because it's just another further, like, tank deal. Other than that, everything is the same. So let's see what happens. And I'm going to fight the same guy just so, like, there's some consistency. And you'll see that his is going to do the same shit. Mine's going to differ a little bit. Where are you? Leon. Alright. So she's probably going to use the Shell and Protect on herself first, which is just like, why? Mine's sitting here shelling and protecting, and hers is throwing haste on her team. So it's gonna be another big old fat L, unless Orlando can, I don't know, kill somebody in one hit. That priority system. Yeah, you hit all three of them with that one. You deserve to die, Ayaka. You deserve that. Right. Right. That was an L, of course. So let's try her with a Time Mage setup now. Alright, so changing the formation from White Mage to Time Mage. And I'm going to put Orlando back to the tank set here, just so you guys can see that she's going to opt to use haste on my units first, starting with Orlando. This isn't going to change the outcome of the fight, but you'll see her priority system change, which is what we're going for here. Leon again for consistency. Typically, I probably wouldn't be using Shadow Links in this fight, but that's not what we're looking at here. There you go. So, like, the start to this is already better. Right? It's not, like I said, it's probably not going to change the outcome. But I like the movements here a whole lot better than, like, starting with Shell and Protect on the tank and then yourself. If she catches a res on that, Orlando. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. That's good. Oh, he's got his limit break. He missed. Now she popped her limit break. Oh shit, I'm gonna win this one. And I actually did not see that happening. You suck. You deserve to die. Alright, cool. I won. Fuck, dude, like, if that's not enough for you, like, I lost like 3 in a row to this dude because I was in a White Mage spec that didn't do shit. I changed nothing, and, like, now in Time Mage and I won. So, like, if your issue that you're having is, like, her sitting back doing nothing, change out of White Mage. Go to Time, right? That's going to solve your problem, as you just saw. But, Mr. Leon, since I let you kill me 3 times in testing, I'm just going to do a little YOLO here. Let's try Max Attack. This is basically no support for anybody whatsoever. It's just, like, the biggest hitters I got, and I'm going to try and even the score a little bit here. Now, this might suck a little bit because her comp's really good, and, like, they stay back and buff. Well, mine's just going to fucking run forward and try and kill everybody. But we got to even it out because I let you kill me too many times. It's going to change the way his team reacts, too, because now Orlando, yep, he's going to come forward, so he's going to remove himself from some of those buffs. So that's nice. So she's going to use her big boy heal. Ooh. She's gonna try and res that motherfucker. Oh, I ain't no worky. Okay, I just had to do that. Alright, y'all take care.